It's fact.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
City boy! City boy!
Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes. Yes. What's happening, y'all?
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Everybody cool? Everybody good? Let me just get got to make sure we get Phil Collins in the shot. Got to make sure we get Phil Collins in the shot, just in case any nonsense happens, just in case anything crazy happens. I'm almost breaking shit. We got Phil Collins in the shot. Boy,
Hey, gotta be.
Come on, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Cut that off. Love y'all to pieces, man. We back at it again. Got another show. Got another inactive show, pre-game show, post-game show. This one important, huh? Hey, this one important, huh? You know what I mean? I don't want to sound hyperbolic at all. I don't want to sound like we're in this situation where, boy, every game is a must-win game. But, man, if you just look at the schedule, after Chargers, after bye week, Rams, Eagles, Giants, Panthers don't count. Washington football Wizards really don't count, but they play us tough. Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions, and Washington football Wizards again at the end. All of these are technically must wins, because the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to fall behind in this situation. I tweeted yesterday on my social media Twitter machine at Voch Lombardi. I said, hey, man, like, we got to take care of business today. The Cowboys have to take care of business today because the 49ers lost.
It's fact.
And the Philadelphia Eagles lost. And you know, the one thing I don't want to do at the end of the season in the playoffs, because this is a playoff team, I would say, is I don't want to have to go back to Santa Clara. You know, I don't want to have to go through Philly. I don't want to have to see the 49ers at all. Keeping it a buck with you. You understand? So all these games are important. So the one thing that you can't do is run across teams that maybe, I'm not finna poo-poo all up on the 49ers, but I'm on the Chargers, but they're a 3-3 football team. You know what I mean? They damn near, you know what I'm saying? So I think we have an opportunity to get this W. We have an opportunity to get this W. It's not going to be an easy W, but I think it is a well-attained, you know, somewhat beat the shit out of Kellen W. You know, I'm not finding my words good. Just like the Rams, right? The Rams are a good team, man, but you know, we still got a 2-2. That's what I meant. You know, the Rams, they a solid team. You know, you can't count nobody out, but you got to find a way to, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the Eagles schedule, they ain't getting no easy for them neither. Or the 49ers schedule, they ain't getting no easy for them neither. So we gotta we've wasted an opportunity with the Cardinals game. So now we got to play catch up. But both those teams losing yesterday put us in prime position to be able to keep this thing relatively close and take care of business. Okay, they lost 1, we lost 2. The one thing that you don't want to be is just 3 games behind the Eagles for no damn reason. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be 3-4 games behind the Eagles and 49ers there. You don't want to do that. Okay. So that is what that is. But I love y'all to pieces, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. I am the host.
Hey, Foxy.
And this is just a mixtape.
Just a little opening monologue to get my Bleach Report people in here trying to fill that chat up a little bit. Hey, y'all download the Bleach Report app. Teach somebody how to download. If they old people, but they like sports, hey, download it and set all the settings. So, you know what I mean? So they can get the little updates on the phone. You know, I'm Voch Lombardi. Y'all follow me over there. And I go live on Wednesdays. I do a pick'em show, and then we do the pre and post game live over there. Volume is here. Voch Lombardi side is here. Y'all know how we get down with all that. We have the inactives prepared for you guys, and there's some interesting shit that's going on here. I don't even know if I can say the S word on Bleach Report. I can say it on volume, but I don't know if I can say it on Bleach. I'm just going to, we said it once, there's some interesting shit going on. But boy, oh boy, let's get into the inactives. All right, here we go. And I also got another little tweet that we going to look at. We look at everything from Pat NOC Walker. Pat NOC Walker's my guy. And if he puts out anything, y'all need to go follow him. He puts out all the top tier shot, all the beat writers that should be followed. Voch keeps up with Pat NOC Walker, so we're always going to feature him on our shows and whatnot as far as tweets and all that. So these are the inactives, but we got another list to look at too, the transaction list. This is also interesting, some fantastic stuff from him that we're going to be looking at just to get any information that we can. But let's just start off with the inactives. Deuce Vaughn, eh? I'm curious. What that mean? You know, Mike McCarthy said a couple of weeks ago, hey man, we got to find a way to get that Deuce thing going, to get that Deuce package going. And Deuce is one of your explosives. Shouts out to Will Steele. That's his word. Deuce Vaughn is one of your explosive players. So in my mind, if we're trying to keep things explosive, then we need to find a way to make, to make do with the explosive guys. That's what makes sense to me, right? You know, you don't want to just be the Cowboy team of old where we would roll out Zeke, we would roll out Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz, and that'll just be what the business is. Deuce Vaughn is sitting down. Now, why is Deuce Vaughn sitting down? This is what I find more interesting here. We go back to the transactions list. Malik Davis has been elevated on the team, right? So he's on the team. This is his first elevation here. What does this mean? What does this mean? If anything, we know that Deuce Vaughn is a more horizontal runner, right? Technically,
it's false.
Deuce Vaughn can run in between the tackles too, but Malik can really run in between the tackles too. He can really run in between the tackles too. So does this mean that there's going to be some type of effort to get more downhill in our running attack? I don't know. I feel like when I was watching 49ers film last week, we were doing anything to try to get away from A gap and B gap. We were doing C gap. We were doing outside things. We'll just get caught up. Do we trust the offensive line this week, in which we should have been doing in the first place? Tyler Smith is a gangster. Do we trust the offensive line? Tyron, Tyler, Zach, Bigadish. Bleach Report people don't know the inside joke behind Bigadish, but the volume and the Voch side do. Bigadish, Terrence Steele, right? Is it that we're trusting them in the run game now that we're getting more downhill? But Rico Dowdle still exists, you know what I'm saying? So you're kind of creating this redundancy here, right? I think taking Deuce away kind of puts you in this situation where you're putting a couple of dudes that run like Malik on the field at the same time. I don't know. But maybe that's the case though. Maybe Deuce is the sort of redundancy. He's the guy that runs like Turpin and like Tony. Who knows? We'll see. But Deuce Vaughn being inactive jumped off the screen at me. Pretty interesting, but it is what it is. Noah and Naamni, Igbenogany. People in the volume side know the inside joke. The Bleach Report does not. But Noah Igbenogany is inactive, which is interesting and peculiar. Chat, I got it. Hold on, chat. Let me tell you what I was about to say. But let me tell you what I just picked up on real quick. Let me just cut that off. Let me just stop that. I was about to say, this is what I was about to say. I was about to say, damn, dog. Noah Igbenogany is inactive. What are we going to do if anything bad happens to corner? Because, last week something happened to corner and Noah Igbenogany had to play. What are we going to do? Israel McCormick is active today. Oh, Cowboy Nation, we just shaking shit up today, huh? We just got a little shakedown, don't we? Okay, cool. Noah Igbenogany is inactive, but Israel McCormick is here to play today. What that mean? What that mean, chat? Also got questions because Wanye is there. Wanye is in your inactive list, and Wanye was a guy I was ready to give him more responsibility. Oh, he even says right here in the keys, Israel McCormick is active for the first time this season. The first time this season, right? So is this like a practice thing? Has it been Izzy versus Noah at practice and hey, Izzy finally won a week, so we're gonna put Izzy in on her? I don't know. But Eric Scott is always inactive. Awesome Richards is inactive because Tyren is healthy. That's fine. Junior Fehoko is inactive. Chad, y'all notice Jalen Brooks is not on this list? Chad? I wonder why wide receiver Jalen Brooks is on this list. It's not on this list. Because normally Jalen Brooks is a dude that's inactive. Jalen Brooks once was a guy that was active, but that was because Brandon Cooks was hurt. Brandon Cooks is healthy. Brandon Cooks is healthy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but I wonder what's it mean? What's it mean that he's not here? Let's run back to the activators. Here we go. Just a little bit of investigative journalism, chat. Just a little bit of, figuring stuff out. Just a little conversation to be had. Okay, let's figure this out. Noah Igbenogany is inactive because Nashawn Wright is activated from IR.
Did you hear what I said?
That's very important here. It's very important that we keep eyes on that. Interesting. So we know that CJ Goodwin has moved to IR, so he's going to be out for 4 weeks, but it's not season ending yet. He was having conversation with the doctors and whatnot. I don't even know if that information is out yet, but apparently CJ Goodwin was debating whether to have the surgery or not, or whether he can go or not. So CJ Goodwin is out. So there's room for a teams dude. We know Leighton Vander Esch is out. He's moved to IR. We saw that last week. Tyrus Wheat has been moved to the 53-man roster. Now, if you are a member of my Patreon during draft season, we watched a lot of film on Tyrus Wheat. He's the Mississippi State player, undrafted dude, hybrid defensive end, linebacker type guy. It's funny because he's 260 pounds, but he runs well for a linebacker. That's going to be interesting because there's conversations about Micah playing linebacker this week, like him playing Mike this week. So Tyrus Wheat is a guy that's like, I hate when people do this, but they like poor man's Micah Parsons or whatever. He's literally Dollar General Micah Parsons, right? He play end sometimes. He plays linebacker sometimes. He pass rushes from linebacker and end sometimes. He play nickel if you let him. He sometimes play nickel. You know what I'm saying? So like it's really, pardon me, y'all. Let me put that back on screen. Boom. He partially plays, he plays nickel sometimes. So there's something to this Tyrus Wheat thing. And they got him listed as defensive end. But allegedly, chat, between the lines, allegedly, what if he been playing linebacker in practice all week that somebody possibly make, Chat, let's just say allegedly, what if you were privy to information that Tyrus Wheat was practicing at linebacker all week? Don't ask me how I know, I'm just asking you. Then that would enable Micah to play a lot more defensive end. But the type of player that Tyrus Wheat is, it gives you this fail safe because if it goes bad, all right, cool, yo, Tyrus, go play fifth defensive end or something and go let Micah play Mike. Because at the end of the day, this is an all eyes on Damone Clark, Marquise Bell type day because Vander Esch is out. Rashawn Evans has not been elevated today, and you'd be ashamed of yourself if you thought he would be. He just got into town. He just bought the crib. He still got his stuff in boxes. He wasn't going to be able to line up and play linebacker today. You know what I mean? He just got here Thursday. So I'd imagine through this week and then Rashawn Evans, going through the bye week and just acquiring the defense and things like that and, communication, all those things, then yeah, sure, at some point, Rashaan Evans is gonna play, linebacker for you. It ain't gonna be today though, and I would imagine that's why Tyrus Wheat is active here in case we need to send. That might be an emergency thing. Okay, cool. So we got Malik Davis, Malik Jefferson. So we know Malik Jefferson's a guy also. He's doing linebacker things for you. Let's just make this like a gauntlet ladder fight, break the pool stick, and let these dudes figure it out. Just throw Malik and Tyrus and Marquise Bell, who's technically a damn safety. Marquise Bell and just throw Damone Clark in the hole and just let him fight it out. Let him fight it out. Best man win type stuff. That's kind of where I'm into right now. So we'll see what happens. Let's go back to the inactives. Let me just look over this one more time. Junior's always out, but Wanye being out is interesting. And you know what made this double interesting is that Wanye is one of your kicking team guys. CJ Goodwin's also like one of your main kicking. Like you lose two special team dudes. And I understand Tyrus Wheat possibly is one, but he's a defensive end special team dude. Not like, And Nahshon doesn't run to be the type of gunner that CJ Goodwin is. So I just got questions on how they're going to be used. This is interesting here. This is a interesting combination of inactives here. Are they bringing up Malik to be a special teams guy? But that can't be the case because Deuce is out. I got questions, chat. What y'all think about this? Let me pull up volume and Bleacher Report, which is going to be right here. I'm looking right at y'all. Oh, Wanye's hurt. I almost said something. I'm glad I got the information now that Wanye's hurt. All right, cool. Wanye's hurt, so that makes sense. So let's go back to this list. If Wanye's hurt, then what does that mean for these guys, man? I got questions, man. Jalen is playing gunner. Jalen. It's like 5 Jalen's. it got to be 7 Jalen's. Jalen Tober's playing gunner. Cool. Jalen Tober's playing gunner. Okay, cool. If Jalen Tober's playing, got. But why is Malik Davis though? I'm curious. I know why Tyrus is there. I know why Malik Jefferson is there. Jalen Brooks. Okay, so Jalen gonna be punt gunning. Jalen Tobin and Jalen Brooks gonna be. See, I don't know these. So both Jalen's gonna be punt gunning. Fine, that makes sense. That must be a new job for Brooks because he was just inactive. All right, cool. Shouts out to Aisha in the chat, holding us down of DallasCowboys.com. Let me look in Bleacher Report, see what y'all talking about. I'm sure Bleacher Report got all positive things to say. Cause I just know how Bleacher Report audience is with like brand new people making content in their situation. I just know. Here we go. Said they're putting up 100. Okay. They talking about draft, y'all, boy. Jeremiah Shachon says, y'all see what Kellen Moore said? What did Kellen Moore say? Chad, does anybody know what Kellen Moore said? How about try and get Tolbert the ball over Brooks? I do think a conversation, and this is only a thought that I had based on watching film. Jalen Brooks seems to fit this scheme like a glove. If there's ever going to be a wide receiver that's not fitting this scheme like a glove, I think Jalen Brooks is a good replacement for it. I'm not being messy Voch right now. But that Jalen Brooks thing might be a little more than just punt gunning, but we'll cross that road whenever we get there. We'll get there. You know what I mean? Okay, Bleacher Report's talk about getting rid of Dak Prescott. All right, cool. Joe Sandberg says allegedly Kellen wants to score 100 points. Oh man, why the fuck would Kellen say that? Why would Kellen dare say something like that? Okay, let's close Twitter. Let's go look, Chad. We ain't doing nothing else. Let's just go look at Kellen Moore. Let's go see what he says. Why would Kellen say that? Why would Kellen say All I see is people shaking hands with Kellen. Y'all being messy, dog. And like Kellen probably minding his business. Kellen probably ain't say nothing about points. He said point out the. Oh damn! He said that Kellen wants to put up 100 points if he can. Hey, let me tell you something. And shouts out to Zach Golston too. Zach Golston had a quote as he sent the PayPal in. Let me just read this for him. Let me get Zach Golston's sound drop. By the way, because Zach Golston dropped 442 and 20 cents in the PayPal.
Take care of y'all bodies, take care of y'all chicken.
For Dak and Tony Powell, of course. He says, Sir Voch, would love to see Dak and cousin Tony tear it up tonight. Hope the defense has their emotional ass in check tonight. I think that's fair. Whenever this team goes through some emotional type stuff, and they got a step for Trey, shouts out to Trey, by the way, and they got a step for Trey, and the 49ers game means something to him, and the emotion is high and all that. I think whenever the emotion gets a little high for this team, I think hero ball starts to happen, and maybe we start to overcompensate a little bit, possibly. I'm not saying that this is guaranteed a thing. I'm just a dude on Voch Lombardi, Volume, and Bleacher Report. I don't know nothing. But I do think that there may be something to the idea of defense. Let's settle down a little bit. Because if we want to go out there and beat the shit out the Cardinals and step for Trey, we lose ourselves. Or we really want to go out there and smoke Purdy in the 49ers, I think we lose ourselves a little bit. The one thing I don't want is I don't want for this defense, who's already incredible. They're incredible when they chilling. I don't want this defense to see Kellen and them on the other side with Kellen's face. I mean, hey man, we're gonna try to score 100 points. Dak and me, Dak and Nuss. We're cool in real life. But I hope they don't. You know what I mean. And, J.K. D-Law. I just hope they don't tear the game plan up too much. I mean, I just want to score 100 points. I just hope that they don't take that and try too hard to step on Kellen, and we end up getting got. Right. That's still a talented Chargers team. That's still Kellen Moore who can put points on. That's still a Chargers team that don't know how to finish, and a Chargers offense that did the same shit the Cowboys offense does at the end of the games. Anyway, what we're talking about. But I just hope that we just settle in as a defense and we just be who we really are. Pardon my finger waving, dog. Hit them with a little flight of the bumblebee. I just hope this defense settled down and really gets to doing what they doing. All right. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got anything y'all want to say? Got any questions y'all want to say? Any questions? I'm answering questions. Y'all got any questions? I'm going to take some questions from the chat if y'all have anything to say. And if not, we're going to go get ready for the game. You heard? And that's on the Voch Lombardi side, the Volume side, and the Bleach Report side. Y'all let me know. Appreciate you, Zach Golston. You're the best. Anything else? Flight of the bubble. Voch, what do you think of the big corner versus big receiver matchup tonight? I'm just glad it ain't dudes just running past us because they run fast. However, I do think in general, I want this team to play a little more press man, and watching the film last week, we gave them dudes a lot of space. I want the Cowboys to do what the Niners did. The Niners came up and pressed the shit out of us, and they covered us up and they locked us up. I would love it for our corners to be able to disrupt routes a little bit to let our pass rush get there. You can, and it seems to be the way now. Our pass rush just barely gets there because the ball just, if we just disrupt routes a little bit, the pass rush can get there. We just gotta throw guys off their bumper a little bit. So hopefully, I don't know if it got to be this week that we do it, because King Allen not gonna blaze you. Quentin Johnston can run, but he's not gonna blaze you. Some of these other guys are not gonna blaze the hell out of you. But boy, like after the bye week, let's start pressing these people so the pass rush can get home a little bit. What's on the menu for tonight's game? I'm gonna drink like some protein or something, like a protein smoothie or something like that. What's my score prediction? Don't give them. On the Bleach Report, they says, do you think we'll play Micah offline, on and off? And are we gonna force feed CD? No. Jerry Jones says CD don't need but five or six targets. Let's throw the fucking ball to Jake Ferguson and throw it to Hendershot to drop it. That was Jerry Jones say. Jerry ain't say that. Hope DQ can stop Ekeler. Listen, I don't have a problem with running backs. Running backs don't scare me at all. Even in a game where we getting absolutely smoked by San Francisco, Christian McCaffrey rushes for 56 yards. The rest of the running backs, I don't count Arizona. Because apparently you can just not, like, you can choose to not count games. Like the Robert Saleh came out and said every quarterback we seen, we beat the shit out of him. You know, he didn't say except Dak. He just said all quarterbacks. So apparently you're allowed to leave certain parts of the story out. So yeah, 49ers don't count. I mean, Cardinals don't count. Besides that, we've shut down every running back that we've lined up against. So I'm not necessarily worried about Ekeler in that way. Tony breaking out tonight? Hope so. Receiving backs should scare us though. We've played many of them. We've played Saquon. We've played Brees. Dalvin was on the same team with him. Well, that game don't count, but it's cool. That's cool. And Christian McCaffrey, like, we play receiving running back every week. We've done it every week. I think we're straight. How do I feel about Kellen knowing everything Quinn likes to do and Dak's tendencies? The Kellen to Dak doesn't bother me. The Kellen to Dan is different because I don't think the Chargers have the dudes to stop the Kellen to Dan. That's just my thoughts on that. You gonna need you gonna need some shit. Kellen's gonna have to be creative. And Kellen ain't been creative, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, just it come down to Justin being great, but Justin to our defense and Keenan Allen and Ekeler and all that, that's more of the challenge. But Kellen coming up with some groundbreaking shit to beat up on Dan, nah, I ain't worried about that. Kellen ain't got the dudes for that. Kellen ain't got the creativity for that. I'm good to go. Micah doing linebacker drills, he be doing that. Kellen Moore says, I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. Let's do like two more. Let's do two more. Terrence says Lance is quarterback one. Dog, can you imagine what Trey Lance would look like versus San Francisco? Got his ass beat worse.
It's fact.
All right, man. Anyway. Chargers missing Mike Williams is very huge. We don't wish injury on nobody, but boy. AK Grizz says he's way more creative than Mike McCarthy though.
It's false.
I'll let this whole shit play.
Not this time. We created it.
I'll let this whole shit.
No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
When?
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made up tale.
All stops.
It's a total fabrication.
Comebacks.
It never happened.
Verticals.
This one was invented by a writer.
Kellen Moore.
Not this time. It never happened.
Kellen was here for 5 years.
It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an
I'm playing the whole thing. When is Kellen?
No way.
What?
I got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up.
I'm playing the whole
thing. Fiction.
How many times have we begged Kellen Moore?
We made it up. Not this time.
To just.
Wrong. Not this time. Not this time.
Bro.
You're wrong.
How many times have we begged Kellen Moore to just copy off other teams, bro? How many times have we begged Kellen, man, can you just do what they doing? But like Kellen didn't hear me when I said it. He didn't hear me when I said it. But I just know the pulse of Cowboy fan. Like, bro, like, if your idea of creative is throwing the ball to Connor McGovern, fine. I don't want to be that. I don't want to throw the ball. I don't want Hulk packages. I don't. Hey, we begging Mike too, but you want to know one thing Mike ain't never did? Mike ain't never ran 3 receivers into 8 and hope for some shit to happen. He's never done that. Talk about we not executing. How about putting your offensive lineman in the backfield is taking away receiving options, Kellen? And I'm just some dude on Voch Lombardi Volume and Bleach Report. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. Y'all got to listen to me. But less is more. No pun intended. Zeke lined up at center and shit. I don't want that. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all to pieces. We'll be back for the post-game show. Hopefully it's a celebration. Of course it's going to be a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitters and the social medias. Subscribe to The Volume. Subscribe to the Voch Lombardi. Subscribe on Bleacher Report. Download the app. If you got some old people in your family, they Cowboy fans, help them out, man. Download the app for them. Set it up so they can get the updates and all that. And I will catch y'all on the post-game show. Peace, peace, peace. Holla at y'all.